By the 31st of January 2023, the 200, 500 and 1,000 Naira denominations would have lost their validity. The new policy, which was first announced by Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, in November 2022, seeks to, among other things, bring an end to the huge volume of counterfeit notes in circulation. But the redesigned Naira notes have become scarce to come by, as many Nigerians have had to wait in the queue for many hours to withdraw a daily limit of 200,000 Naira of the redesigned currency. Our correspondent Folashade Ogurinde has the details in this next report.
In a matter of days, the old 200, 500 and 1,000 Naira notes will no longer be recognized as a legal tender. Though many Nigerians have expressed disappointment with the quality of the redesigned Naira notes, they are eager to get their hands on the new currency. But this task is not as simple as it seems. The new currency appears not to be fully in circulation, as the automated teller machines of many banks are without cash. From time to time, a hopeful customer tries to make a withdrawal, but leaves disappointed.
Most of the ATM I went to today, I've still not been able to withdraw. I'm still holding my card. They don't have money. They don't have. The one that nearly gave me was the one at K2, Polaris Bank. I was still in line and the money finished. So I don't know how to get, because I want to go to Ikeja now and do something. I don't know where to get the money.
It has been a very frustrating experience so far. As much that a lot of our customers that come to buy, they are still with their old ones. We have been trying to see if we can get. If we go to ATM, they will see dispense the old notes yesterday. So even today now, I've been to about 3 banks trying to withdraw, and they cannot withdraw. All the ATMs are empty.
At yesterday evening, I was at 11 banks along Allen to withdraw through ATM. None of them was having cash. As at 7 p.m. yesterday evening. This morning again, I've been at the filling station, queuing to buy fuel, spent hours, and then they were saying they were not collecting card. You have to go and call cash, another new note again. Now I've been to the bank for over an hour, queuing to get cash, and it's a very terrible experience.
I'm on Isaac John Street, situated in the heart of GRA Ikeja, where there are more than 10 banks lined up on the streets. Now, I've moved from one ATM to the other, trying to make a withdrawal, but to no avail. This is my 11th attempt. Now, let's hope that this ATM has some cash in it. Unfortunately, this ATM is unable to dispense cash as there is no money in it. We've also made attempts to withdraw via the counter, but the banks have said there is no cash and have directed us back to the ATMs. We were able to spot a few ATMs dispensing the new Naira notes, but to take a large dose of patience and bravery to wait out the long queues at the ATM. For those desperate for cash, the old notes are readily available both inside the banking hall and from POS operators who also do not have the redesigned Naira notes in their possession. In the past week, pressure is mounted on the CBN Governor, Godwin Emefiele, to extend the January 31 deadline for the phasing out of the old 1,000 Naira, 500 and 200 Naira notes from circulation. But the CBN boss has stood his ground, insisting that the Apex Bank has disbursed more than enough new currency. Nigerians have, however, insisted that the deadline has to be extended.
Central Bank has to make money available to the banks. One, for the banks now to give it to us. Secondly, this is their date, this is their deadline. With what is happening, it will not work. They have to extend it at least for 1 month.
My appeal is for them to extend the deadline because they are not ready for it now. I mean the regulatory authorities, they are not ready for it now. If they are ready by now, the new notes will have flooded everywhere.
Them saying the deadline is 31st, to me it's still kind of a good thing, but the struggle, I don't know, they should just try and let this money circulate. They should, from CBN, they should stop distributing the old notes to the banks back. Like, the old notes should just go straight to CBN rather than still distributing it outside.
After several hours waiting on the queue, I was able to get my hands on this new 1,000 naira note. But the question is, when I go into the market to purchase one or two items, will I be given the new 500 naira and 200 naira as change? Now I'm here at this business enterprise to test it. Good afternoon, ma'am. Now I'm here to get one or two items, a drink or two. When I exchange this 1,000 naira, will I be able to get the new 500 naira and 200 naira as change?
No, ma. I don't have the new 500 naira and the 200 naira with me. So I don't have the change.
So by next week, when the old notes become invalid, how do you intend to, continue in your business transactions?
Maybe I think maybe some people are going to give me the new notes, or they will have to do transaction if they don't have the new notes with them. So then the business will go on.
And this is the current situation in the streets of Lagos as regards the new 1,000 naira, 500 and 200 naira redesigned notes. Everywhere you go to, they say they can only manage to get hold of the 1,000 naira, but the 500 naira and 200 naira new notes are nowhere to be found. Folashade Ogurinde, TV 360 News.